very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at a game called Darkman, which was published by Ocean in 1991. Now it's based on a movie by Sam Ramai. We've already reviewed this on the ZX Spectrum, so good to see how the two compare. Also it's released in the Atari ST, Commodore 64, Amstrad, the NES and the Game Boy I believe. It's a 2D horizontal scroller beat 'em up type thing, where you take on the role of Peyton Westlake, who's returned from the dead to seek revenge on mobster Robert G. Grant, or Durant really. Right, okay, so now I need to shoot people here, or take photographs actually, to try and get my face. Now, why am I getting my face? Well, Darkman, Peyton Westlake, was killed and disfigured and died. He's come back a bit like the Crow, but essentially we need to beat everyone up. Now, the Spectrum game, it was... you couldn't go up or down the screen. I think this one might be a little bit different. Now, I'm not doing very good on my photographing here. You've got to catch enough people in a row to actually assume their identity for your disguise. Yes, here's all my lovely pictures. I don't think I'm going to make a big fortune on Instagram here. 25, yeah. Insufficient data. Good, right, here we go. So we're in the crux of the game. Hope you're getting this story. Darkman, seeking revenge on those who've disfigured him, sets out to acquire the ill-gotten gains of Robert G. Durant to further his plans, right? But basically, it's a running along, beating people up, dressed as a guy in a big long coat. If you are watching this dressed in a big long coat, then comment below. Boo 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 boo. Not sure how long the loading times on this, might be a little bit. Maybe we could invent and dance. So here we go, right, so here I am. These boxes we can pick up. There's a timer ticking down below, that digital red thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, again, it could do with a bit of sound here. Looks like they've raided a public domain sound disc. I think I've heard these sounds before. Anyway, energy in the bottom middle, that's like a brown energy thing. Can't go through that door. 3 thugs to attack here. It's pretty basic stuff, to be honest with you, but you can move up and down the screen. The ZX Spectrum version did not have that, so in that degree it's better. I like the shading on Darkman's coat, that's interesting. Again, it seems like there's something missing, but it's fair enough. It's okay-ish, sort of, maybe. 1991, so quite an early Commodore Amiga game, I have to be said. The extremely early ones were in the late 80s. Looks like you can do a number of moves, but looks like punching is the only decent move worth doing. And you can do that flying kick, which might be a bit hard to pull off. At the moment, looks like the maximum amount of people that come on the screen is 3. No 2-player option here, which is a shame, like Double Dragon would have been, but this is 1 player. Don't run out of time. There's a bloke with a briefcase. I think we need to take that. Right, I've got your briefcase, sir. Now die. I've never seen the film by Sam Ramai, Darkman. If you have, then let me know. I don't know if there's a light man or a, sort of like a shady man. Ooh. This town looks very, very similar. There are better games than this available, but it's sufficing. If you can get it cheap enough, I wouldn't have minded it back in the day. We review lots of Amiga games, well we have done so far, coming up to 500 time recording. It's not about saying all the best games, because the channel will have ended probably in about 6 months. It's about seeing everything there is to offer as we enter the last 10 seconds, the good, the bad and the mediocre. There's a lot of mediocre games on the Amiga which could have been a lot better. Don't know if they was rushed out or ported from the Atari ST versions, but then there's a yeah, I've died. There's a few that's like the cream at the top. Is this the cream at the top? No, not really, but it's sort of like okay compared to what else it was about really. Boof. Come on, Nick. Motorhead was the last like beat 'em up we looked at on the Commodore Amiga. If you want to check out that review, you haven't already. That one was better than this. It had a level of comedy and tried to do something different. The good games were the ones with the cracking soundtracks that did have a go at trying to do something a bit different from the norm. Didn't come out as an arcade game, I don't think, but it's got that sort of vibe or style to the thing. A lot of these games lifted if you can play with a friend. That's why it's a shame there's no 2-player that I can make out. That would have lifted it considerably, but then you would have been 2 Darkmen, and that wouldn't really have covered with the storyline. Maybe you could have had a sidekick, Darkman and Robin, or some other bird, Darkman and Pelican, or something like that. Woof, 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 woof. Right, okay, so last time I ran out of time, so I'm trying to speed along as quickly as I can, just to get off level 1. Do have a look at the other Amiga reviews if that's what you're into. To get there, you click on my username That takes you to the playlist. There'll be Amiga there. Well, it takes you to the channel page. Then click on playlist tab, and there'll be Amiga there, along with a number of other systems. Show it some love. I'm trying to grow this channel. Been doing it for quite some time, so I'm not going to go anywhere. I won't let you down. A massive, massive, massive thank you to the members. Well done, members. As I hit all these people in the face with a briefcase. Look, we've got 4 people at the same time now. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really. This happened with a lot of games. It happened with Target Renegade on the Spectrum. And yeah, Kung Fu, I suppose. Oh, I've done it. If there's a range of moves, but you might as well just do one move the whole time. Anyway, his plan is underway. Darkman sets out to procure his second disguise. Oh god, I was rubbish at this last time. Oh, why can't you just take a photo of the whole building and zoom in? Right, I got him, did I? I don't know how many pictures we've got to take. This bit is a bit rubbish. Yeah, this bit is... Oh, that was a good photo, was it? The controls are too slippery. Maybe if you could use the mouse it'd be better. I'm using a joystick here. Hopefully I'll do a bit better than last time. So don't hire me as a wedding photographer, because you'll get a lot of posts and stuff. Where's this got? Right, here we go. Here's my photos I got of these people. Right, that's one match. Sort of a match there, a little bit of a match. Oh, that must be good enough. Got him there. Good photoing. I'm going to win a competition. Right, so... Oh, you stupid computer. Insufficient data. Stupid woman. Darkman is discovered before his plan is half grown. Oh no. His fiancée Julie's involved now. Oh no. Right, okay, so they got my girlfriend. I'm back in this in here. I think it would have worked better as a Batman game, this one. But anyway, go Darkman. Have you seen that movie by Sam Ramai? When I reviewed the ZX Spectrum version, I didn't know the movie existed or anything. I'm interested to see what this looks like on the Commodore 64. Their Game Boy is interesting me as well. I owned a Game Boy Advance, but not anything, not a Game Boy. That thing is reminiscent of RoboCop 2. There's flames. Oh, I've died. Right, we've got a number of lives. That guy's looking a bit like Mumra from Thundercats. Thundercats are on the move. Is there a Thundercats game? There is, because I reviewed it. Not sure. I think there is, isn't it? Or was it He-Man? I get the two mixed up. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up with He-Man. Anyway. Boo, boo. So what can we say about this game? It's acceptable without being brilliant. You favour one move, that's okay. Level 1 is well, with a bit of practice, it's fairly easy to get past. I've got past it on my first go. I'm not the best game player in the world. These views about how you would have gone back, would you have gone back after playing it for the first time? Yes, I would have done. Would I play it for months and months? Unlikely. I probably would have got stuck on level 2 or 3 maybe, looking at this. Yeah, it's acceptable without being a standout brilliant game. Could do with the option of having music here in the level stage. Sound effects a little bit lazy, but what else could they have done? I feel like I've heard them before, so it looks like they've been pulled from a bank somewhere. Anyway, go Darkman, go. Not a great deal of atmosphere, it has to be said. If you look at Psygnosis games like Shadow of the Beast 2, they really grab hold of you. This one, I don't feel absorbed into the storyline a great deal. So it's basic, and you feel that the story that they've attached to it, of the movie, is a little bit irrelevant. Not sure if Darkman jumps on ledges in that actual movie at all. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, anyway, he's got a nice coat on. Maybe I could buy one of those. Biff, biff, biff. Right, okay, here come the enemy. Looking like something from Tintin. It would work good as a Tintin game, more cartoony. I mean, Darkman's supposed to be scary, a bit like The Crow, I believe. Ocean released quite a lot of games. If you had a compilation of... Yeah, you wouldn't want this. It's very weird, the diverse quality of games on the Commodore Amiga. Very, very, very weird. RoboCop 2 I bought, I had for one Christmas present. That was really, really good graphics, much better sound than this, but it was very, very difficult. You had the theme of RoboCop. That had bigger sprites than this one. Maybe the sprite can be slightly bigger here, but then that's the cost of the actual screen size. It's good it's got the puzzle elements between, that's rather reminiscent of RoboCop 1. I say puzzle elements, it's taken those photographs, but that could have been done a bit better as well, because the controls are just a little bit too slippery for me. Darkman, good. one of the lesser known, I suppose, superheroes. Back from the dead, I think, as I try and climb up a ladder. Is it actually worth fighting these guys, or can I just run away from them? Might be best just to run away. Now, another one of these places where there's no staircases in, as we see on many games. It's just ladders going up and down and jumps. Whoever designed this factory is one hell of an nincompoop, but as a game it works sort of okay. I'm surprised it didn't come out on the Mega Drive. It might have been a little bit better on that one with some added music and stuff. Not sure how successful this game would have been. I don't recall it back in the day. It probably weren't that successful. It probably shifted a few copies, but you know, no one talks about Darkman the movie, do they? So, you know, if you were always talking about Darkman the movie, let me know. There's E for energy. Oh, I've died. Ugh. I think I've only got about one life left now. We can but hope. Darkman discovered, so we're trying to rescue his fiancée, who's come a cropper somewhere. So this is the bit I would have got stuck on back in the day as a kid then, looking at this. Or a young adult, was it 1991? So I was, how old was I can't work that out. 17, right, hooray for me. Is that right? Yes. Boo, boo, boo. You know when you get to a certain age where you can't remember how old you are because it's not important to remember it. I'm 40-something. You're a flame. You're a flame. I mean, that's dangerous. They need to fix that pipe there blowing the fire out. That's dangerous. Imagine if that was in your house. Time is always ticking down. Don't know why there's a timer. There's a perpetual motion thing in the bottom right. I don't know what the relevance of that is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take that, big nose. They've all got green outfits on here. Yes, if you have completed this game, I don't think there would have been many people. These videos tend to be watched by a few hundred views at the most, because that's the nature of the channel. But to you few hundred people, if any of you have completed it, which is unlikely in a cross-section of a few hundred, then show off in the comment section below what happens at the end. Does Darkman get his face back? If you have died and come back from the dead and sought revenge against a mobster and been successful and got your face back, then comment in the comment section below. Hooray! Right, it takes all sorts to make a universe, that's true. Not licorice all sorts, but I suppose they're just as important as all the other ones. Jelly babies and all that sort of stuff. He's gone off on a tangent again. Talking about jelly babies, you never see jelly adults, do you? So where do the jelly babies come from? It's one of the big mysteries of the world, that and the Sphinx. Oh man, come on, Nick. Energy bar's getting a bit low here. This is one crazy channel, and well done for watching this far in. If you have done, then I love you. It's all about the watch time. Boof, 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 boof. Yeah, that sound effect. Look at a long time ago, we reviewed Dragon Ninja. That's a lot more basic than this, but a game I had fun with back in the day. Sound effects aren't too dissimilar from this. Right. Oh, look at that. I got done like a stamp. You've got to be quite accurate there. Any more like, I think that's it. Game over. Game over, dude. And Darkman's in a bit of bother. Well, hope you liked having a look at that game. It was average in a lot of areas. It's a nice presentation at the start there, but I would have played it a few times, but I wouldn't have spoken about it or remembered it or anything like that. So, hope you like having a look at that game. That was Darkman on the Commodore Amiga, published by Ocean in 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.